Hey guys, how's it going? It's Philip with Trade Genius. I wanted to discuss a bit of news that came out of the Consensus 2018 conference that I don't think got a lot of airtime, but it should have. News release from Nomura. So I want to get into that in this video. Real quick though, I want to remind you guys that our specials are running, expire soon. We got about a day left. And if you want to get our swing indicator, we're doing a really cool special, $3.99. That's going to get you the chat room, the swing indicator, and the Crypto Express, which will tell you when the swing indicator fires if you don't have to be in front of your machine. But, you know, this thing's awesome, especially on like a daily chart. Got to have this in your arsenal. I mean, look at on 0x, for example. Back in January, told you to get short here on the daily. Sure enough, big downdraft. Said to get long back on March 26th. Boom, big updraft, and now it's telling you to get short again. This thing is just awesome on the daily. So if you don't want to do the smaller time frames, you're more of a position trader, this thing is it. So again, tradegeniusacademy.com, spring special number 1. All right, let's get into today's video.
Trade Genius.
Okay, so at Consensus, they announced that Nomura, which is a global investment bank based out of Japan, the security hardware provider Ledger, you're familiar with their hardware wallets, Ledger and investment house Global Advisors, they're coming together and they're going to create a secure digital asset custody solution. So what this means is, if you're a fund, a crypto fund, hedge fund looking to get into crypto holdings, they're going to solve what is a huge hurdle, and that is the issue of custodianship. So who's going to hold the digital assets? Who's going to hold them safely? How is the wallet not going to get hacked? You know, this is a new frontier. Again, guys, we are very early into this phase, right? So, you know, if you're into crypto now, you're ahead of 99% of the curve. So we got a long ways to go. We're just getting started. And the fact that these funds are trying to still figure this out, how do they securely store this new digital asset, this new asset class, should be pretty telling to you guys. But this is good for us, because what this is going to do is it's going to start allowing these funds to not have to figure out that solution, start utilizing these firms, these services, and then they can get to trading and start investing client funds for their long-term investments into the crypto space, Bitcoin in particular. So this, I think, was a really big news. So they're going to come together. They're going to create a vehicle, essentially, that funds, hedge funds can use to basically manage the digital storage of the crypto assets. So Bitcoin, other altcoins, things like that. So this is good. I think this is a trend that's going to continue. We'll see other solutions. There's a firm called Ledger X also. They do derivative style investment vehicles for Bitcoin. They also announced now they're going to create a savings account essentially for institutional funds. So those guys will be able to earn interest on their crypto assets, Bitcoin and such. Not sure if they'll be allowing the smaller retail guy on that. We'll have to see what the minimums are, but things like that are pretty exciting. So I think this opens up a huge door, clears a big hurdle for the big money to start coming in. There are money, you know, investment funds have come in already, but this is really going to allow for, you know, that mass inflow now. So this is good news. I thought this was announced at Consensus 2018, but it wasn't, I didn't think it got a lot of airtime like some of the other things. And I think it's one of the more important things to come out of that. So anyway, I thought I'd give you guys a heads up on that. I think it's very bullish long term now. We're talking like 12, 24, 36 months. Very bullish for the entire crypto space to pave the way for a huge avalanche of money to come into crypto, guys. So you can check that out, nomuraholdings.com, if you want to read this. But I thought that was pretty important. So anyway, that was just a little tidbit for today. We're going to do a video a little later today. We're going to talk about Bitcoin. We have some downside risk that I want to cover, so we'll catch that in the next video. Put that out this evening. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.
Trade Genius.